The functions in the Show tab provide us very powerful possibilities. First, we have here the possibility to deselect components. So I can use the desired component and it would then be deselect. I could thus here quite simply front down here or up here deselect, and accordingly would be the result here. In the uppermost segment is of course none door inside, but here we could just then select shelves, but we also have the possibility here, simply components to be selected and duplicate. That means if I now simply duplicate this middle door here as frame door, then I can simply select, make a click, and put the hidden object into its own object, or I can also take several, and then separate individual objects into own objects. Look at the result. I confirm with OK, and now for the middle and right door and own object, that is, each object is a single cabinet. So if I pull this away, you can see, this is actually a cabinet that just has blanked out the rest, and if I now have this door to me, then I can here quite simply say in the info palette that in the segment below. The door is to be hidden as a mitered frame, for example. If here more profound changes are made, it is necessary to consider whether a row cabinet is more reasonable, especially with regard to the CNC. Handover, but for the pure construction, there are very efficient possibilities here. Another point is the hiding of individual shelves. I can say here about IDs that the shelf with ID 50, for example, in the middle segment is to be hidden. I simply enter the number 50 here, and already the last object is counted from left to right hidden. Here is to be considered that if the cabinet is later fitted with components, the numbering of these IDs changes. So that then sometimes the selection of this number is redone because simply then the sequence or the numbering must be rebuilt. The checkbox intermediate floor here intervenes in the tab body, where then correspondingly here this checkbox is selected or deselect. Like in this case, for example.